Hi, my name's Chelsea Steiner, I'm 14, I come from England and I live in Hull. I support football, I support England in football and I like watching them in the World Cup. The reason I'm doing this is to see how Africans live and they can see how we live, because I feel the way they're living at the moment is not good enough, because they shouldn't be living in a lot of things like sheds and they don't get enough money to live. They have to fight for food every day, and I believe that we've got a better off life than them and their life should just be the same as ours. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Laura, I'm 14 and I go to Winnie and I'm from Hull, but hopefully one day I won't be living in Hull because my aspirations are like to travel the world, and hopefully one day I'll come to like Africa and one of the countries in there and help out with the children, because I like to work with children. But that's not what I want to do in my career. I want to be a graphics designer, but maybe if I get there one day I will be. But I want to go to South Africa in 4 years' time to watch the World Cup, because I love watching it in like pubs and that, and so I want to see what the real thing's like.
Hi, I'm William Skerritt, I'm from Hull and I'm 14 years old. I go to Winifred Holtby School and I'm in Year 9. When I'm older I want to be a teacher, mostly studying geography, but I'd like to teach anything really, I just want to work with children. I think it's really unfair how you're treated in Africa. Like, you don't get fresh water and food, you have to pay for it, and the only way you can get money is by working. But if we don't have a job, we get paid by the government, and that means we get money for nothing. Or we could work for it like you do as well. We can get a free education, free water from taps, and we also get loads of other free things as well, like education and health.
Hello, my name's Terry.
And I'm Chris.
We both live in England, in Hull, and we go to the same school, Winifred Holtby.
We both think that the civil war in Africa was absolutely appalling, the way that child soldiers had to fight and murder people.
And the living situations of Africans I find disgusting, and I think all the countries in the world should help out other countries in need. I think some of the Africans could have a chance in getting proper jobs if they had the chance.
Because they are very talented.
Hi, my name's Lewis, this is named Dan. We both go to Winifred Holtby School. We're both going into year 10 a week on Friday, and I'm doing a BTEC diploma in sport next year, as well as GCSE graphics and art.
I'm doing a BTEC level 2 in art, a GCSE in PE and a GCSE in graphics.
We think the school's alright. After school I go to a swimming club at Ennerdale, and I play for Skellerbulls, a rugby club.
I think school's sort of boring because there's too many restrictions on the lessons we do. We don't get enough freedom, like picking what we want to do.
As well as the internet, all the internet sites are blocked on the internet, and you can't go on anything, you can't even go on Google Images or out like that.
We watched the video this morning about the people in Sierra Leone, and we think it's terrible about the fact that they don't get any money off no one and they have to live in them conditions that they do.
Yeah, and people go around here and getting money for not even having a job or working for it. They could just sit on the street all day and get money for it, whereas you lot work. So you're better than them.
It still amazes that even in the conditions that they are in, they're still trying to earn a living and feed themselves and everything, and look after each other.
Thanks.
And we also saw a video about a child soldier called Sidibe, who, when he was 8, had his loss taken away from his family, and he had to carry an AK-47 to go kill people.
All his family were killed, and we think it's terrible how it happened, and it should stop right now.
And even after that, he still manages to live in a small house and still manage to make a living and keep himself alive.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Palmer. I'm 13 years old and I live in Hull and go to Winifred Holtby School. Hi, I'm Claire Cutts, I'm 14, I go to Winifred Holtby School and live on Kingswood Estate in Hull. The school's okay and I want to be a journalist when I'm older, involved with languages. Yeah, I think the school's pretty good and I'd like to be an actress when I get older. We're both involved in the same courses next year. We're both doing BTEC drama, Spanish and food. Yeah, we watched some films this morning and I thought it was really bad. It was just real different to the life that we have in England, and that they have to fend for themselves and we've just got loads.
We take so much for granted because we have everything and we complain about what we've got and you've got nothing. It really opens your eyes to some of the things that you do take for granted.
It's like little things that we have, they don't have.
Yeah, it's horrible. It must have been so hard for the young people that just had to go out there, were forced to go out there and be a soldier. And it's not even nice for a grown man to do it, never mind a little child. It's wrong and it shouldn't happen.
And everyone dying around them and having to murder people. It's horrible.
Hi, I'm James.
And I'm Alex. We're both 14 and go to Winifred Holtby School.
I don't like Winifred Holtby School very much, it bores me, but I like drama, so I'm doing it next year, and I like music, so I'm doing that next year as well.
I like drama as well, I'm doing that next year and I'm also doing history and electronics. We watched some videos this morning about Africa and it really shocked me how young the kids were and they were made to shoot other kids and it was just horrible.
I didn't think it was right that little children had to go out and catch fish just so they could eat.
And they have to have a job every day just so they could pay for food and eat, and we just get it normally and don't have to do out for it. They lived in shelters and it was like a little shed and real small and damp, and we've just got houses and it's a real big difference.
If we get bored, we can just go watch TV or go on a computer game, but they have to go sing or something or go out. Because they have nothing else to do.
Hi, I'm Steph. I'm Stephanie Gilbert, people call me Steph. I go to Winifred Holtby School, I live in Hull on Banzham Estate.
My name is Paige Smith and I go to the same school as Steph. I'm in year 10 and I live in Hull, but I live on Leeds Road.
My personal hope is to work with children when I'm older.
My personal hope is to be a photographer or something to do with art.
Our community hope is to stop racism and to get more children involved in after-school activities.
Our national hope is for to have more respect for our country and to make the streets safer and clean them up more.
Our international hope is to stop wars and let countries work together instead of fighting against each other.
We admire people who have been through a lot of drama through their life but still manage to live a nice life, and that makes us grateful.
We watched some videos this morning of people in Sierra Leone and it makes us grateful of what we've got because we realise that they don't have much and they've been through a lot in their lives and it's not a very good thing to go through.
We are really lucky for our lives because we have a nice home, we have friends, we have family, and some people must be in there, must have nobody really and just have to live that life because they're forced to.
There was a boy who had to live with another family and went asking for jobs, and it was because he was a child soldier, it was like he was looked down on and it was not a very nice thing to go through.
Hi, I'm Becky Lowthorpe, I'm 14, I go to Winifred Holtby School and I'm in year 10. I live in East Hull on Bransham Estate. When I grow up I'd like to be a language translator. My favourite lessons at school are Spanish and PE. I like PE because you can have fun with your friends while doing something serious, exercising. The Spanish is fun because you're learning another language in which other people have to speak. I always think about the stuff I have in which I don't like, and then I think about the people who are at a disadvantage to us, and then I'm grateful for what I have. It was a bit bad this morning when we saw the films and how you people have to live, where you have to go out before school and try and catch some breakfast, and then if you have anything left you sell it for money. Whereas we just get up and we only just have enough time to get ready and then go to school. It's hard on you because you have been through so much in which we haven't. You have a lot of experiences whether you wanted them or not, whereas we wouldn't want them and we haven't got them. I was shocked when I found out that you have to pay for your education. We get ours free, and it's good because we don't have to worry about the fees in which we have to pay. We are able to go through school, getting a good education and have fun without worrying about the money we have to pay for being there. Whereas you have to pay the money to go to school. You have to go from door to door asking for jobs whether you get paid for them or not, whereas we get money whether we have a job or not, and it doesn't really seem fair.
Hiya, this is Chelsea.
And this is Laura.
And we're both 14 and we're from Hull. And we're just going to basically chat about what we do a weekend, on a night, what it's like to live on Bransham and Hull and places like that. So
I live on Sutton Park, Laura lives on Kingswood, and we're very happy where we live. The places where we live are a nice area, the kids are nice. And what do you have to say about the rest of it?
Well, basically I think sometimes there's a lot of litter and that, and it's a bit polluted in the area because it's real industrial, you know. But apart from that, it's good life. When we like out sometimes on the night with our mates on the streets, or we'll go bowling, or we'll go to cinemas and watch the movies and stuff like that. So it can be fun sometimes.
I think the litter thing is a big problem because we do have bins to use, but people just don't seem to use them. Because some people and some countries don't have bins, and they'd be grateful for like a bin to put rubbish in. But we do have bins, but people just too lazy to use them. We're very goodly educated and we like school. Sometimes it can be boring, but
yeah, I think most people from Hull like take advantage of what we get basically from like other people said things we get free, like healthcare, education,
water.
Yeah, we take advantage of that sometimes. Like, and when we think about countries like Africa and Sierra Leone where you don't get an out basically, you have to work for like not a lot of money really.
And then like when you see how they're being brought up and then how we've been brought up, like they've had a bad upbringing but we've had a good upbringing because of things that happened in their country at the time.
Yeah, like the Civil War, which was real horrific when we found out about that.
Isabelle, just know why. Yeah, la magodo yila lewaya. Oh,